New life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water, overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame.
Hello.
Hey CB, how you doing?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Watching over YouTube, I don't know how far behind it is. The last thing I heard you say before I muted YouTube, where you were pointing out that people don't know how much we're spending because of Islam. Everybody's nation is spending billions because of Islam.
Right.
Did I miss anything?
I just was saying, like, as an example, 9/11, like many airlines, they are almost going bankrupt.
Okay.
Just one terrorist attack.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm actually going to. I actually think I can actually help you. Well, at least answer one of your questions, so to speak.
All right.
I don't know if it'll help you or not. You say you do everything, you make the video, you do seminars, you put stuff out, what else can you do? And this will sound funny, but how do I put it? Homework, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like me, for instance, I've done a couple self-studies over the last year, and it wasn't until I deliberately did a self-study with the intent to take a test at the end of the year that I realized the true value that, like, teachers in school have in the structure that they provide. They tell us, all right, read this book, have it read by that day, be able to answer this question, that question, things like that. I've been listening to your videos now for about a year and a half, and I take notes as much as I'm able to take. I write down scriptures and verses and things like that, but it is a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. And before I can, well, at least before I feel like I've mastered one topic, we're on to the next topic, or the next video. And it's hard to put it all in order, especially for somebody who just doesn't know. Not only do we not know the material, we're unaware of what we don't know, if you can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It would be, if there was something where you say, well, hey, look, if you say you want to fight this cult, now naturally some people, they don't really care that much to fight the cult or to know their own faith. They just don't care. But if you were to say, well, look, we're going to do over the next month or two or what have you, we're going to do, I don't know, the first 10 chapters of the Quran, or the first 20 chapters of the Quran, or Bukhari, whatever, and stay on that, where the people who care enough to go, to check into your videos every day or every week or what have you, would know what to read ahead of time. It would actually, at least for me, I don't know how many of the people listening feel this way. Maybe they can call with their opinion, but it would kind of help me focus a bit as to shotgun, as opposed to shotgun. Now don't get me wrong, I've picked up a lot from listening to you. As a matter of fact, just yesterday I was looking at a video about something, and some guy comes in and says, well, isn't the Muslim God the same as the Christian God? You know, which clearly when I read that now, I know automatically, okay, this guy doesn't know the first thing about Islam, you know, and he doesn't know much about Christianity either. But still, for someone in your position, you spend so much time on the topic. You know, like I said, and I do commend you for it, because it is necessary for someone to spend this kind of time on this topic that has your level of skill. You know, not trying to blow smoke at you, but to be formally educated in the topic and to really have good working knowledge of all this stuff, to point this out and walk us through this stuff, because, you know, few other people can do it, you know, are willing to do it. They can. If there was something structured to say, look, these chapters, we're going to do these chapters in January, or those chapters in February, or what have you, so we can read it ahead of time, it would at least make us more confident, so to speak. Because a lot of times we hear stuff and we're not confident, you know, we're just not confident enough to give the answer, even though we may know the information. You know, you have to be confident in what you know. And
anyway, you know, like if somebody is interested to know, you see, I have my books as an example, is an easy reference, handy reference, right? At the same time, I don't think there's one even topic about Islam I did not cover it yet. But the issue is, most of people are they just want to listen and maybe laugh, and they are not too much interested of learning, you know. They want to watch, like, okay, this guy is a Christian prince and this guy is a Abdul. The Abdul is being stupid, Christian prince is spanking him. But you know, the one who they are looking really for knowledge is limited, you know. Like, how many people of those who watch, they take with them from what they heard something to debate with Muslims? I don't think many, I think few. So the issue is, not many people are serious about what we are facing. They think this is a joke, this is a comedy, this is a standalone comedy show. We are talking about death and life and the future of the world and the future of nations. We are not talking about you know, those Muslims, they don't know what they are doing to the world. They are destroying themselves, destroying others with them. Like now, as we speak, an explosion in Pittsburgh, in Russia, you know. So every day there's an attack somewhere. They cannot live in peace, and they will not let you. So, like, you know, I'm sure that those who they are walking in the street in Pittsburgh, none of them ever debated about Islam, and none of them even care. And now they are dead or injured, you know. So they think that this will not reach into them. They think that this is something they hear about in the news. But maybe tomorrow, God knows, God forbid, those people, they might be the news about a Muslim terrorist attack, and they themselves or their children, they die. So the world is in denial. They don't want to know, and they don't care, and they think this is just a news. You know, it's happened somewhere.
It's 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, but
it's at the front door.
Yeah, but they are next door to you. They are all over, you know.
Right. Oh, I understand what you're saying. People, like I said, to them, it's just something that they see on the news. It's 1,000 miles away until it's at the front door. Like you say, you've been doing this for however many years, and then when 9/11 hit, you know, suddenly your room's got, you know, 10, 12, 20 times the followers.
Right.
Because it's in their face. what I'm saying, and I don't, um, when that happens, when that happens, people are going to look for knowledge. Now, granted, what we hope to do is to prevent this from happening, because Islam and the nature of Islam, it's so violent when it's present that everybody's better off if you just prevent the spread, if you just prevent people from picking up these ideals or even allowing these ideals to go unchecked because they bring violence. But God forbid, when that happens, people are going to look for answers and they need someone to tell them the truth. It's, as you say, you can't trust Muslims to tell you this stuff about Islam, even if they know it. They speak to defend it. That's their first intent, is not to simply tell the truth, read the material, and let the facts take us to the natural end. They speak to defend it, to cover up the bad stuff, and only show the good. Yeah. So people need an honest reference, and at that time, there will need to be somebody around that can say, look, you need to read, this concept one. You need to understand that. And you can do that by looking at this chapter, this hadith, and illustrate the point and walk people through that. And that, my friend, takes a long time. I can tell by listening to you and the other people on the subject, like Sam does stuff, and that is not something that a person picks up in a year. It takes a lot.
It's okay, because nobody learned in one day. I did not learn what I have in a day, or so. But what we need, what you have now, you as yourself, is better maybe 100 times than what you have a year ago.
Oh yeah.
Right. So now, if you go to a Muslim, you have enough, let us say, weapon to show him how stupid his religion is. And this is the important. There's no way you are going. No way I can transfer to you what I have, just like that. Just take it and you became like because number one, you don't speak the language, etc. There's many reasons. However, we are trying our best to give enough tools to the. If you notice, I always focus in certain things which is anyone can use it. Otherwise, there's many things I never even spoke about, but those need skills in the language. Like it's a higher academic standard. So I focus in normal things, which is proven to us how stupid this cult is. But still, I feel always that we are short of support. How many Christians they are asking Christian friends to come and teach in their churches? I'm trying to make like a group, teaching group for churches, for ministers, as an example. Who knows? How you can be a minister, and then you're you have a church and somebody asks you about Islam, but you do not know what to say. So there's many things we need to do, and I cannot do it by myself if people don't help. Like last week I was invited to this group of churches. They are meeting together, and if not this brother Adrian, he is the one who invited me, I will not be able to go there. Somebody had to do it. And most of people, they don't really care. They just watch. They don't contact their churches. They don't try even to see if we can make it happen. This is why we need to do something. Look, how come I am invited to teach in Asia, but I am not invited to teach in USA where I live? Doesn't make sense. Why? Because people in USA until now, few of them care really to help, and they are just watching the news.
Right. It's 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
To them.
Yeah, I'm invited there, but I'm not invited here. Doesn't make sense, you know. But because how few people really care until now, after all what happened, imagine. Still, they think we are safe, you know. They think this has have nothing to do with them. They think it's like, okay, you know, it's fun. They think Islam is stupid, but Islam is not really as you think. It's a stupid religion, yes, if you know it, but your children, they might convert to Islam because you did not do what you need to do. Muslims are professional liars. They are spreading their cult everywhere they go. They have the money and they give it the time. They invest in it. They are building mosques in front of colleges in purpose. They go and they look, where is the college? They buy a lot in the front of the college and they open a mosque and they open a library, and everybody is welcome, and the internet is for free, and we have a free meal in the lunchtime. So all the students who are in that university, why he want to pay for a meal? He go to the Muslim mosque where is the free meal. It doesn't matter if you are a Muslim or not, but the purpose is not really to give money for free. The purpose is to convert your children to Islam. So your son, he will go to school, and you think he is going to school to learn and earn a degree. He come back tomorrow to you as a terrorist. And all of this because the Christians, they don't want to do anything. How many people until now I saw their families they have a problem with their kids because they converted to Islam, and they asked me to help, and it take me a couple of weeks with each of them to convince them that this is a cult and etc. And then, you know, most of the time we are successful to help them. But why when I reach that point? Because families didn't really care. They don't even talk about it with their kids.
Yeah.
They are willing to talk about AIDS, but nobody want to talk about Islam. But Islam is more dangerous than AIDS, because AIDS will kill you if you have it, but you can stop it even with medicine. But Islam, right away, a kid, he will convert to Islam, he want to shoot everybody around him, including his parents. You know? So this is a very dangerous cult, and you know, we need more work to fight it and more investment, you know. But
I understand
very few. I mean, if you ask yourself now, how many people are fighting Islam, the names you know, what, 5, 6, 7? If we ask the same question about how many names they are fighting Christianity from the Muslims, endless.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of baked into the structure of their religion. You know,
yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, we don't have a balance. We have a few names. They are standing against this cult, and we have endless names from the Muslim side. Every Muslim actually is trained to attack Christianity. Every Muslim, because it's what they do in the Islamic school. Islamic school is based on attacking Christianity. A Christian, he go to church, he pray to everybody, he love everybody, and he go home. Then the Muslim, he's try to trap him, and the Christian person, he do not know what to say to him.
Right. Well, now a lot of Christian people in the States here, I mean, they're not even prepared to even defend their own faith, much less attack someone else's. You know, it's
yeah, but shouldn't we know? I mean, is that their foolishness, or this is our mistake, because we are not preparing for? Imagine, you know, we know that we have somebody is going to come and invade us, and we know what they are about. They teach their children to come and invade us, and then what we do, we say, okay, this is what they believe, it's okay, you know, but we don't get ready for it. So we have a churches, and those churches don't serve the purpose of them to be church. You know, it's just a place of worship, but this is not what the church should be only for. Worshipping is one of the duty, but there's a major thing that should happen, which is education.
Right. Educate. They don't arm the people to spread their ideas, you know, or to even defend their own ideas.
Yeah.
So and they go to church for years, you know. And again, I can attest to this, man. I've been in church my whole life, believer, you know, and it wasn't until, you know, I started to look into Islam to figure out, you know, why these guys blowing up so many people, you know, but yet they claim to be about peace, you know, that I actually looked at Christianity even from an apologetics point of view, you know, to defend the idea, to defend the idea of why I believe it and why, to point out why it is the truth. And so from there you progress to trying to explain, to point out why Islam is false. You know, we need to be armed with these things. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to have to go through. And to go through it, you know, without any structure at all, you know, that just adds time to it. You know, like, because really, okay, like take me for instance, okay, 40 years old, okay, now I've been going to church for my whole life. What's that? 52 Sundays times 40. 2,080 days. 52 times 40. 2,080 days. You know, if there was some structure in the lessons, you know, if they actually approached it with the idea to say, you need to, you know, you need to understand concepts 1 through 100 and be able to explain them to another person. You know, why it is that your faith is true, why Jesus is God, and, you know, why you should understand these things and explain it to another person in verbally and in writing, we would be much better off. But that's not what we get at church. What we get at church, one, we get entertainment, you know. Preacher gets up and he says things, and, you know, and then the choir, they sing, and you get that entertainment. And then you get a lesson, a Sunday school lesson.
A speech.
Well, you know, the sermon is a speech. The Sunday school lesson is written.
No.
But it cycles through the same predictable pattern, you know. Every time Easter Sunday comes around, you're at Easter, you know. And every time Christmas comes around, you're at the birth of Jesus, you know. Granted, we should understand Jesus. That is the point. That is the most important part of it that matters. And from our understanding of Jesus, you know, we come to know God. I understand that. But all the time, there's more concepts there that we could know. We don't have to do it over and over and over again. But there's no structure to it whatsoever. Spend enough time at church to have finished a seminary degree, you know,
Yeah.
if it was structured that way. But it's not, you know, we just...
You know, anyway, like for me, I'm trying to establish kind of a school to train Christians in all level, in all standard, for the old and the young, so we can create a generation of trainers who can teach other Christians about this cult. And whoever would like to help will be all listening. People, they can call me anytime and they can let me know how they can help. It's very simple idea, but it's going to be very effective. It doesn't cost much, you know, because the teacher is for free. I don't charge money, you know. So all what they need to do is just to find me a group of people they like to be taught, and then we teach them. And we can do that with many levels, like youth, high school, university, ministers, you know, old, young. we can be a lot more effective. But as I said, you know, few people only, they really care to help. Now I see somebody trying to call. Let us see if
Thank you,
this person
CP.
wanna call. Thank you, my friend, for
You
calling.
have a good. No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you, thank you.
Bye.
God bless. What is the person trying to call? Who is the person trying to call? Anyone? Who's the one you said, guys, you wanna call? What's his name? We asked him to hang up so you can call. All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
I'm fine. What do you want to say to us?
I'm not Muslim, but I'm pretty sure Allah comes from Al-Ilah,
Al
which
Ilah.
means
Okay.
the God.
What make you sure?
Well, I remember reading it online.
Okay.
It
Do
means
you
the God.
do you speak Arabic?
No,
Do you speak Aramaic?
no,
Do you speak Hebrew?
no,
Do you speak Chinese?
no. I speak Spanish.
Okay. So the only word in Spanish I know is basura. I don't think this is fit with the topic. Listen, you or he make an article. Shouldn't you ask yourself where he got this is from? What aloha have to do? You know, in Spanish they say aloha too, right?
Allah.
Aloha, right? They say aloha in Spanish.
No, Allah. Aloha is Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Okay, sorry. Well, you know, whoever told you that the word Allah is coming from ilah is mistaken, and he is an ignorant person, because ilah is totally different word, have nothing to do. You see, the word ilah, do you know what the first two letter in the word ilah?
I-L.
El. Do you know what
El.
Yeah, do you know what el mean?
It means God, doesn't it?
Correct. So what is the name then? If the word el is God, what is the rest?
Yeah.
What is the rest? What is left?
La. Ilah.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means the God, doesn't it? It
Okay,
means it's
yeah,
like a
okay,
neutral
okay,
form of
but
it's a neutral form of
okay,
God.
okay, we will let it go. Now, is
That
Allah have the same structures as the words, the same as ilah? Is it the same? Does it sound the same to you?
Excuse me?
Does it sound the same? I mean, what the words have to share together?
Ilah
Yeah, you ilah and Allah, what they share together? What they share? How this is can be from this?
is Al Ilah, and it's shortened to Allah.
No, you see, here we go. Okay, let me open Microsoft Word for you. Uh, hold on. We will open Microsoft so people they can see.
By the way, I love your videos. I love your videos.
You're welcome, my friend. I will show you in the screen what we are talking about, so we can get better understanding. All right. We will take everything down. We make the screen clear, and now we go to the screen. All right. So this is the word. If you look with me in the screen, this is the
Okay.
word. I will type the word in English first. Al lah. Al in the old languages, Akkadian and Aramaic, and the ancient Hebrew, is equal to eel.
Okay.
All right. Lah is the name of the God. It's not a letter. If you ask any Muslim, is Allah a name or a word? They will say it's a name. So we have to take it as they believe, right? So it is a name. Okay. The name contains two words, Al and Lah, which mean God, Lah. The word you are talking about, it is a word mean God. That's it. It is not a
Yeah.
name. It can be used with anything. Any deity, you can call him Ilah. All right. So
Okay.
that one is nothing but il, or let us say in Arabic we say al I lah. Or with light H. It's not really. It's not like Allah. You say Allah, the H is really strong. In Arabic, there's light H, which is not even pronounced ilah. So
Okay.
okay. So al ilah. So the deity, the deity.
The
Al,
deity.
yeah, al is the word God, you know, as we agreed. However, in the Arabic today, is a word mean or equal to the.
Yeah.
So the God.
The God. Yeah.
So the second you want to talk about any God, you know, anything, whatever your religion, it is a word mean God. The second you talk about the name of the God, that will be lah. That is a name. That is not a word mean God. This is why the Muslims they say there's no. This is the Shahada, correct? They say there's no God. There is
La ilaha illallah.
no God but lah.
Okay.
Now they say Allah, and many of them they think it's part of the name, but the fact it's not. So if Allah is a word mean God, they should say then, but God. Correct?
Yeah.
But this is not the case. The Muslim they believe strongly that Allah is a name. It's not a word mean God. So there's no God. Already they said there's no God. So you know, ask yourself why the Muslim then they don't say this. Let us make it simple. Why didn't say there is no Allah but Allah?
Hmm.
If the word Allah is coming from the word God and it's mean God, correct?
Yeah, because they say La ilaha illallah.
Yeah, but if you think that the word Allah is a word mean God, then we should say it's possible to say, and nothing wrong with that. We should say there is no Allah but Allah. Do you agree?
Yeah. So you're saying that Allah is
Allah is a name. Allah is a
It's a
name. It's
specific
not a word mean
name.
God. It's not a word mean God. You know?
it's a specific
Yeah,
name.
don't go by those funny city articles. You know, always use your logic. Even if you don't speak the language, you will find right away it does not make sense. For if Allah is a word mean God, then we can say the Shahada, we can change the Shahada, we can make it there is no Allah but Allah.
Okay.
So, but Muslims don't do that. They replace here the word here is God,
Yeah.
and but Allah. So Allah is what? Allah is the name of their God.
Okay.
And what is the name of their God? If you go in the Quran, let me show you in the Quran. This is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, chapter 1 and verse number 1 and 2. If you look here with me, you will see the first letter is Alif, which means equal to A in English.
Yeah.
All right. Now here, look here. This is the name of Allah. This one here, but there's no
Yeah.
Alif. You see the Alif disappear.
Mm.
You see it? Okay. If this is part of the name, then we cannot take it off. So why it disappear? Because it's not part of the name. So what is missing here? What is missing is this is the following. Here there's A L Al Lah.
Okay.
This is the complete name Muslims they use now, but the fact it's two words. Al mean God, Lah is the name of the God. Here it says Alhamdu li lah. Li here mean two.
Okay, so the real name of Allah is actually La.
Lah, it is the moon god.
I remember seeing you made a video about it. It's quite interesting.
Yes. So don't go by those articles trying to find a root. You see, you know, we can find the roots of everything. I mean, those languages are connected for sure. But at the end of the day, it is what people believe in it, not what even it used to be. As an example, today, if you say the word gay, it's not the same as if you say it 50 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So we have to be smarter than this. I mean, we don't just take what people say, you know, and because in the language today we say al-ilah. This is, you know, I mean, this is naive. So don't take what people they say in an article blindly.
Yeah.
The name is so clear. It is Lah. It's not even Allah. And this is why we can take letters from it. If your name is George, we cannot take the letter G from George. That's it. This is your name. But we can take this letter off. For this is not it is there's an additional letters attached to the name. Like, you know.
So are you saying that if Allah really meant God, it would be Al-Ilah then?
Yeah, if it is, then we can go, because in Arabic until now we have the word al-ilah. We have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why we have, if the word al-ilah, we have it. I can show it to you in the Quran. So why we have this and we have Allah then? Because Allah is a name. That Al is God. Lah is the name. Allah, the God Lah. Al-ilah, it is. It doesn't matter which ilah. Doesn't matter which God. You know.
Yeah.
And this is coming from the old Akkadian and Aramaic language, which is El Lah. So we add this, you know, because it is unnamed God. Ilah, unnamed.
Yeah.
We did not give a name, because there's not there, at that time when they have this language, there's many gods.
Yeah.
So it's an ilah. It doesn't matter who. Ilah. Like when you speak to somebody, you say to him, may God bless you. So may ilah bless you, because he might have different God from yours. So you don't name the God. For people, not necessarily they share the same God. Every group of people, they have their own idols or their own etc. And there was some even religion, they have like a bigger God and small God, like small idol and bigger idol. There's a God of the summer, there's a God of winter, there's a God of the wind in the season, you know. So there's many gods. So in order to avoid naming the God, when you speak to somebody, you come with the ilah, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when
So La is the moon god?
La is the moon god. You can go right now to Google and search for it. La, it is La.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, because I'm just really confused, because I'm not like a religious person. I guess I'm an agnostic. I like Christianity though. I like it a lot. But I see signs from Allah all the time.
But like what? You see a sign. What does that mean?
Like I see, well, synchronicities. I mean, it's really weird. Like I'll be thinking of hell, for instance, and I'll see fire on the TV, or I'll hear.
What we just you know, how you know that this is from Allah? I mean, what does this have to do with this? Is Allah is real first? Do you think Allah is real?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so if I see a fire in the TV and I'm thinking about hell, do you think Allah he changed the TV program just for you or for everybody?
No, I think it's Qadr. I think He's predetermined it.
Ah, but how come it's not predetermined to me? It's only happening to you? Because I watch the same program, I don't think about.
I mean, I see signs all the time. It's unreal.
Like what?
And
Like what? You didn't give me any example. I mean, you told me I'm watching a TV. I'm thinking about hellfire. I see fire. But there's millions of people. They are watching the TV, but they are not thinking about hellfire. So how come it's only for you? It is a sign.
I don't know. It's difficult to explain. I mean, like.
And why you think it's coming from this God? I mean, what? It's coming from something else. Like you see,
Well,
I wish this will happen to me. As an example, sometimes I think about how to pay my bills, and then I never see money coming to me. Otherwise, I will love it. Each time I think about paying, I receive money. That would be good, you know.
yeah.
So I don't know, like, you know, we have to be smarter than this, you know. Don't be confused and don't fool yourself, you know. Those what God have to do with TV?
I mean, I get
My
signs
friend,
telling me- I get
this
signs
program.
telling me-
Listen. This program is a program made, you know, and the schedule before you think about anything. So if you wanna confuse yourself on purpose, this is your story. Because I can connect anything to anything if I wish.
Well, I know it's possible to do, but I also get signs telling me I'm the Dajjal.
I don't know. You are confusing many things. What does have to do with? I think you are maybe you are associating too much with Muslims. Then they believe in superstition stuff. Do you believe in superstition stuff?
I believe in spirit entities. Yeah.
Okay, do you
like
believe?
demons or-
Do you believe if you go in the bathroom, if you don't say a prayer, shaitan will?
No, I don't believe in that. I think that's
Okay.
absurd.
Well, either you believe in Islam or you don't believe it. This is Islam. Islam believe in stupid things, and this is Islam. And either you take it all of it or you don't take it. Do you believe that Allah will give you an endless penis if you go to heaven?
Is it really true that it's endless penis? I
Yes,
thought it
it's
was
endless.
an endless erection.
No, endless erection. No, there's no endless erection. It's going to be 70 years only, limited. However, you can borrow sometime, but it is 70 years. It's not endless. The endless is the penis. So you see, this is Islam. Either you take it all of it, or you don't. You don't tell me. You know, I think there's a sign here and there's a sign there. Islam is a stupid. One want to believe in it. I believe he have a mental. No matter who. There's nobody. He have a little brain. It doesn't matter how small the brain is. He will believe in such a cult.
I mean, I don't believe in Islam. I mean, I'm skeptical about Islam, but for about a year and a half now, I've just started seeing signs all the time.
Yeah, but you are confusing yourself. What sign? You are telling me about the TV?
Well, I see many signs. I mean,
Like what? Give me another
one
one.
of them is
Give me another one.
I see the eye of the Dajjal all the time.
Well, there is no Dajjal. This is a lie. What Dajjal? Who is the Dajjal? What is that?
Well, I feel like Allah's telling me I'm the Dajjal.
Why you think you are the Dajjal? Are you one-eyed?
No, I'm not.
I mean, come on. You know, I don't know. You see, if you you know, don't confuse yourself. I don't know what's wrong. Why you think this way about yourself? Because to believe that you are the Dajjal, it means you are the Antichrist. Are
Exactly, yeah.
you? Are you the Antichrist?
Well, I see signs telling me I am, yeah.
Okay, well, if you are, nice to meet you. what I can say.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see signs telling me that Allah is God and I'm the Antichrist and I'm going to hell. And it's just, you know, but obviously I look at your videos because
Do you take
I watch
my
your
friend?
videos. It helps challenge this delusion.
My friend, I mean no insult. Do you see a doctor? Do you take medication?
Yeah, I do. I have schizoaffective disorder.
Yeah, this is why, and this is explain why you are, this you have a medical situation, and that explain why you are suffering from those issues. So I advise you, not watch different stuff, because those things are affecting your brain and affecting your thinking. This is why you have a disorder. Otherwise, I mean, you are just confusing yourself. I advise you to stay away from it, and
Okay.
so it can improve your health, because everything is in the brain. If you want to think you are something, you will be that thing. If you think you are shaitan or Satan, you are Satan then. So don't fool yourself. Stay away from those stuff. Read something nice, something make you relax. You have a disorder in your thinking. You are taking medication, so stay because this is exactly I believe what was happening to Muhammad too. I believe Muhammad, in the same time he enjoyed it, and he was abusing others with his sexual desires, etc. So I advise you to stay away from this topic and be careful, otherwise you will suffer more, and this topic is not good for you.
It's just the worst time of my life because I think Allah hates me and Allah is like the scariest God.
My friend, Allah is not God. Okay, be smarter. I know you're taking medication, but you are saying things that does not make sense. There's no Allah anyway. Can you prove to me that there's Allah? There's no Allah.
Well, I mean, what about the miracles of the Quran?
There's no miracle in the Quran. Show me one. Which one?
The universe is expanding.
This is a verse from the Bible, and the Quran doesn't say so. It says وَإِنَّ لَهُمْ لَمُوَسِّعُونَ, which means we are going to build more. It doesn't say we are going to expand it. And this verse, if it's about expanding, this is a verse in the Bible, not in the Quran.
Okay, what about the
you are reading Muslim false translation, my friend. Don't fool yourself. Yeah, I can show you right now in English.
The alaka.
Even the alaka is a mistake. Actually, it's not a miracle. It's a stupid statement, because the Quran claims that Allah created you from a congealed blood, and that congealed blood is the alaka. Alaka is a dead blood. Do you believe that you are coming from dead blood?
Does it literally mean dead blood?
Yes. What they told you? What they told you?
Well, I thought it was called a hanging suspended leech, and then they looked at images from
Alaqa is the dead blood. Alaqa is the dead blood. All right.
And
see,
it doesn't mean
this is the verse. Let me show you.
Leech?
Are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. This is chapter 23, verse number 14. This is the verse the Muslims speak about. Okay. This is Yusuf I translation, Muslim translation, not my translation. All right. Do you see it?
I see the screen. Al-Mu'minun.
Okay. Do you see it? Then we made the sperm into a clot of a congealed blood. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what congealed blood mean? You speak English better than me.
It's like a scab, isn't it?
Right. So this is what alaqa is. So they lie to you when they say the alaqa is a leech. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. If everything the Muslims, I have a book, you can get it from Amazon. 2 books. Both of them they speak about the false miracles of the Quran. It's a lie. All what the Muslims they do, they take advantage of you because you don't speak Arabic, and then they change the meaning to make it fit with their lies. So you should be smarter than this. This is now, who in the world will believe in such a stupid thing? This is a scientific error, because according to Islam, you are coming from a sperm, and the sperm transform into congealed dead blood. Is that correct?
Mm.
This is absolutely false. This is an error, stupid error. You know. And then from the clot, you know, we make
So it doesn't mean
he will make
hanging
you a mudra, not
suspended
fetus. You see, it says fetus. It doesn't say that. It says a lump. It's, you know, from the clot, Allah will make you a piece of meat. That's false too. So you see, what is a stupid mistake? The Muslim, they make it as if it's science, taking advantage of your ignorance in the language and claiming that this is a science. All right.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying I'm a Muslim, but I'm certainly not a Muslim.
No,
That's
no, no.
true.
I know. I'm not saying you're a Muslim. I know. I understand. You told me already that you have an order, this misorder. I don't know what you call it. Your illness. I understand.
It's affective
Yeah,
disorder.
and you know, when I asked you about, do you have any kind of illness, and you said yes, I respect that of you because you being honest, and you told us yes, I have a disorder, and it's not your fault, my friend. I'm trying here to help you. You know. So
Yeah, I understand. I thank you for that. Thank you very much.
So don't make the Muslims fool you with their lies. There's no, this is alone is enough to prove that Islam is a false religion. What kind of God he do not know how the baby is created? What kind of God he says the sperm became a dead blood? Isn't it, this is enough for you? You know, if this is God, he will not say this.
Yeah.
You know, and the rest is not important because one mistake is enough to prove that Allah is false God.
Yeah, I see your point. Yeah.
Anyway, my friend, thank you for calling. You can call us in the future if you want. But
and
next
thank
time,
you very much for your thank you very much for your videos. They're really helpful.
You're welcome. Next time, if you call me, please don't turn on your camera on. We do not.
Oh, is my camera on?
Yeah, your camera is on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Because I don't care about how people look like. We take the calls, and it doesn't matter who's talking. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Because your camera can appear in the screen too, and maybe you don't like to people to see you too. So thank you for calling, and you are welcome to listen. And as I said, take my advice. Number one, remember, there's no Allah.
Okay.
I laugh at Allah every day, and He never saw me a sign.
Okay.
All right? I make Him a joke. I made books about Him. He is, this God is fake, does not exist, and He's a prophet, is a child molester, and His book is funny, full of fictions, and stupid. So don't convince. If you convince with yourself something, then you will become that thing. Everything is in the brain. You know. If you convince, like you see somebody is a homosexual, if you convince himself that he's a girl, he will act like a girl because he convinced himself he's a girl. All right? It's in the brain. If you convince yourself that you are old, you will walk like an old. If you convince yourself you are sick, you will act as sick. You will feel tired. So everything is in the brain. So focus on the health, your health, and your brain health, and stay away from the stupidity of Islam, because garbage in, garbage out. If you read too much of the stupidity of Islam, and you are not in, let's say, ready because you have some mental disorder, then that will confuse you. So stay away from it. I don't advise you. However, you are welcome to watch my videos and learn as much as you wish. Thank you, my friend, for calling, and take care.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye. Yeah, actually, the Muslims, they take advantage of people who they have, like, kind of illness or etc., because those will be as an easy fish. They try to fool them, etc. They target them. They don't care. Anyway, I'm here. I welcome everybody to call. If you have any kind of confusion, I will be happy to help you. But anything in the Muslims, if you know anybody is convinced that Islam have miracles, please bring him to me. Let him call me. I will show him right in front of his eyes how Muslims they lie. And ask yourself a very simple question: why somebody is a follower of a religion, he changed the meaning of the Quran? Isn't it obvious that they are ashamed of it? You know what I mean? Because of their shame, They lie. I mean, why they change the word in the front of us? Why they make it a leech when there's no leech? You know what I mean? Because they are ashamed of the stupidity of the Quran, and in the same time they are trying to fool as many as they can. So they change the translation, they change the text, they change everything, and yet they accuse us that we are the one who corrupt the Bible, when the fact they are the one who corrupt their Quran every day in the purpose of deception. This verse alone is enough to prove to me that this is not written by God. There is no stupid God, whatever this God is, will say such a thing. Sperm will become a clot? And actually, if you read the Muslim interpretation, you will see how crazy things is. Hello?
Hi, this is me from Scandinavia again.
You are from Scandinavia.
Yeah.
You know what? I am your neighbor. Yeah, I live in I believe in Brazil.
Great.
Yeah.
I called before, but we talked before. But actually, the guy that was calling before, Tom,
Yeah.
was talking about this. How can we help? And I think that you were trying to say that you're going to make like special groups, like for different age groups, right?
Right.
Yeah. What would be really good was if that, like when we have in the Bible teaching, some has to have milk, some have to have meat.
Right.
If you can do like stuff like this, because over here where I live, not many is actually saying anything. I go into big arguments all the time with Christians because they do not know the difference between the Triunity God and Tawhid. They don't know that Allah is not God and stuff like this. And what I need was like maybe something that I can feed those that are just starting to understand this, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but how I can serve in this topic, like additional to what I'm doing, how I can do it? Like, are you going to get me organized with some people who can organize something for me so I can teach, or what? Or just, and you're talking about YouTube?
Yeah, but what I'm trying right now is I use everything from your teachings and your videos, right?
Yeah.
But it would be very nice if you had something like the easy understanding, like this is what people need to get first before they get into all about Muhammad's more stupid teaching.
Yeah, but you see, everybody have different level of understanding, and now if we look in YouTube, we will find there are some people who have a lot of knowledge about Islam already because they are listening to me maybe for years, and there's somebody he just stopped by, So
Yeah.
Always what I do is very simple. I mean, how simple it can be more than this? I'm showing in the screen, reading, writing, explaining. You know what I mean? So I talk to a person. It doesn't matter how much he know. I talk to him from zero, depend what who he is. So all what we need to do is get people to watch, and people ask questions. If you have a questions, then the answer will come based on the question. So if the question is simple, or the question is coming from somebody is too uneducated about the topic, then we will start from zero, depending on the person. So it's better to do it the way we do it. What I'm talking about is that if people like to help, I want to establish an establishment to educate about Islam. And this establishment is something not necessarily virtual. I can go, I can come to places, I can come to towns and cities. We can have a groups of people who want to learn about Islam, let's say for a week, and I can teach them in prison. I can teach ministers, priests.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. People who they are really interested, not only just a person who want to stop by in the internet for 5 minutes and listen and learn some stuff and leave. So I'm looking for people who can be considering this as a mission, so they can carry the mission with me, you know, in the future.
Yes, I get that, but over here we don't have much in our language, and many of the priests in our state church, they do not follow all of this, and it's very difficult to like talk to them. That's why I'm trying to pick out, you know, like stuff from your videos and translate it into
No problem.
to our language to try and get them interested. You know, like give them bits and pieces, feeding them milk to get them wanting more.
Yeah,
To
you know,
understand.
it's okay. Every person he have different situation, but I'm talking in general. You know, whoever can help us in such a thing, you know, we can do better. We can do a lot better. You know, those who they want to minister to Christians, they want to teach Christians. We can teach them, and this way we can reach to a lot of people. You know, because they will be the leaders in the future teaching churches.
Well,
So this is how people they can help. Get me people who they are like that is interested to learn. Very simple.
okay, that's what I'm trying to do, because we have a lot of interfaith going on, and people, you know, we have a lot of refugees. Because to us, it's not like 1,000 miles away what's going on. It's right here. It's every day. And the churches over here are being fooled by a lot of them, because they don't even know that Muslims are allowed to lie. Stuff like this. So basically what you're saying, if I can get a group that will be interested.
Yeah, and remember, what I do is for free. I don't take money. I don't charge people. You know, they can help me for sure with the buy me the ticket to come, etc. You know, but I don't get paid. You know.
You think it would be possible perhaps to do it so that you could Skype?
We can. We are doing it already. I mean, this is always available.
Yeah, you know, like having it in a church and then
always
Skype.
Anything is possible. If if they want it this way, we can do it this way. No problem.
It would be cheaper that way.
Absolutely,
wouldn't it?
no problem. You see, I'm saying because I'm saying about going and being there, so we can have like a week of training. Everything.
Yes.
You know, like people who want to designate a certain amount of their time. It's like a school, you know, like you go and you make a training to get a certificate. So let's say we are going to certify them in certain level to know about this cult and how they can answer the questions of Muslims. So we will teach them not only about the Quran, we will teach them how to refute Muslims, how to answer their stupidity, and to stop the ignorance of the Christians when they speak to Muslims about their belief and the other belief. So how a Muslim can answer a Muslim, how a Christian can answer a Muslim. This is the topic will be how you can refute him. So you know, we need to do more work. Now internet, I'm doing that already, so this is not new. I do not need to we do not need to suggest internet, because we are in the internet already.
Yeah, I get that. It was just like we could use it if I had like a group
absolutely
of priests.
it's always available, and anytime. I never say no to anyone.
Okay, so basically what I need to do is like make a letter to some of the churches and say, can we get a group going here?
Yeah.
So that you know what's going on with these people coming in, how to know if they're truly, and what to do with them.
Yeah, and they want it to be in present. I will come. They want it to be in Skype, no problem. You know.
Okay.
We can do it in YouTube, so I can show the screen as usual. You know, no problem.
Awesome. That was because when I listened to the American guy, like 1,000 miles away, yeah, but I live in it every day.
Yeah, you know, in person, I believe it's better, because people they can remember more, because they see the person. Like now, just a few days ago, when I was in this church. Now they know me. They know the voice. They know the face. They see the impression of the person when he talk about things. They remember more stuff because it's like it's became more personal.
Yeah.
So I prefer actually to be in present between the people I want to teach. However, the internet is a great tool and we use it.
Okay.
It is the easier, the cheaper, and
Yep.
a very convenience. Like now we have actually the size of a church listening, but everybody sitting in his chair or in his bedroom, or maybe somebody is eating his sandwich. So it's more convenience,
Yeah.
But still, there's a better way. That is the normal format where a teacher is teaching the student in present.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
totally get that, but it was just like asking.
Yeah. Anyway,
So that it will not be
contact
inconvenient.
your friends, contact the churches around, and see, or organizations, and we can make the way I'm trying to do it, to have like training for certain groups, depend in their age or their specialty. Let us say they want to have a training for ministers or church ministers. All of them they
Yeah.
are ministers, which means they are old enough and they are already leaders in the churches. That would be very good, actually, better than teaching normal ones, because those are going to be teachers right away. They will take the knowledge and they will drop it somewhere else. So
Yeah.
those are the best training I can do. But still, we can take younger, people in their 30, 20, people they are under 20, etc.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let us see.
I will try and see what I can figure out, and then I maybe connect with you on when you're not online and see if I can have a go for it for a letter.
No problem, my friend. Thank you for calling.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Do we have any Abdul? He want to help us in our mission? Who is Abdul want to invite me to Mecca? Imagine, guys, a Christian prince is holding the microphone in the front of the Kaaba and teaching those pagan black stone kissers how stupid their cult is. Prophet, black stone. Hey, prophet, I am Christian prince. I just kissed the black stone. Do you think my sin is gone? It's gone. Are you sure? I'm the one who insult Allah and etc. It's gone. Just because I kissed the black stone, it's gone. Unbelievable. I mean, this black stone is amazing, eh? Imagine yourself, you cheat with your wife. What do you need to do? Don't ask her for forgiveness. Don't be a fool. Go and kiss the black stone. Your sin is gone. It's erased. Even your wife will not even think about it. You go to the black stone, you put your head inside the black stone vagina. It's stinky, yes, because God, Allah knows how many Muslims stink. Muslim who did not take a shower for 10 years, put his head there and lick it before you. This is why the police around the stones, they keep spraying spray, perfume. Just kiss the black stone and Allah will forgive your sin, and your wife, she will not complain about you being a cheater. If you are, which is not good. Any Abdul? If any one of you, he knows how many Abdul I said today, I will give you a reward. How many times? See, nobody knows. Allah knows best. Anyway, Lord have mercy. Thank you guys for being here. It is time for me to go. I hope we have a good time together, and thanks for all those who did call. And I encourage you, actually, always when we have live on air, to call me, because that will make it better, and people, they will hear the opinion, your opinion, and they will hear like a more clear words from your side, what you're trying to say. Same time, my answers will be more clear too, because now I know better what you meant to say. For always, text is plain, and sometimes text can be misunderstood. So it's better if you speak with your own voice and let the world hear you. Thank you for being here, and really, I really appreciate you. I hope that we have a few days now for a New Year Eve. Before we finish, I want to remind people that a New Year is not really about being a drunk person. It's not about being stupid and doing stupid things. Don't start your year by being an idiot. Don't go and get drunk and do stupid things, and maybe you kill even somebody by driving your car and hitting somebody, or getting shot by somebody, or starting a fight with somebody. This is not what this occasion is for. This is the year of the Lord. We are completing another year of the Lord. So don't make your occasion a stupid occasion, as many people they do, where they make it a night of shame and stupidity and gambling and drinking. I'm not saying don't drink. You can drink if you want. You see, the drinking is not the problem, is how much we drink. I have a bottle of wine. It take me even a year to finish it. So it's not what you eat, it's not what you drink. It's about you abusing yourself by what you eat and what you drink. So be careful, be smart, and don't end your New Year Eve in jail, or doing some madness stuff, or destroying your family, or going and getting drunk, and then you find yourself in the bed of different women, and then you will be sorry for the rest of your life. So my friend, New Year should be a good day for the one who they are smart, and it can be a very painful day for the idiot and the stupid. So you choose which one you want to be: the smart, the intelligent, the happy, the one who woke up in the second day enjoying his day, or the one who wake up sorry for what happened last night. Thank you for being here. May the Lord keep you in good health and in good wealth for the coming year. See you soon. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Amen to that. And we see you soon again. Bye-bye.